electorate like idiots and ensuring they remain in the political wilderness for a hell of a lot longer because they refuse to acknowledge it. And they keep on telling us, oh, look, I've got no qualms against Dave Sharma, personally. It's the party and their beliefs. And the division they talk about that they're so concerned about is the division they are demonstrating. They're giving people, they're enabling people to come out and be racist, to be, you know, they're allowing it by not shutting it down immediately.
I mean, I'm not here to defend anyone one way or the other, and of course we have invited Susan Lee to come on the program pretty much every day this week. We hope she will come on and talk to Sydney very soon. You know, we know these issues matter to Sydney. But to be fair to Susan Lee, she has sacked Jacinta Price.
Yes, brilliant.
So
brilliant.
You're saying,
she should.
but you're saying, look at their actions. Well, their actions are they've sacked Jacinta Price.
Fabulous. Okay, but a lot of the time they talk about they're so obsessed with immigration and we've got to cut immigration and do this and do that. So that causes division amongst people. They fail to recognise it. We don't have the population to be doing the jobs that we need in aged care and just about every other thing that other people don't want.
Passionately, she's trying to just hit at the opposition to her political party.
Has it affected you personally, Mandir?
Look, I think not her, what she said. I mean, we can just take that with a grain of salt, but there is a lot of dissent about Indians on social media, which is quite reflective of what's happening. So statements like her only encourage and solidify those opinions. That's my gripe.
Yeah.
Not what she said about the Labour Party importing people to support their political agenda.
Thanks for your call, Mandir. In Hornsby, you're also of Indian origin. What's your issue with what's happened now?
Hi, this is Ram. Regarding the actions taken up by Susan Lee, I feel, my personal opinion is that she only fired Mrs. Price because she did not back.
It's 9 o'clock. Good morning. Tony Matthews with ABC News. The FBI says a person has been taken into custody following the shooting of conservative commentator Charlie Kirk in the US state of Utah. Ali Crew reports. FBI Director Kash Patel has released a statement saying the subject of the horrific shooting today that took the life of Charlie Kirk is now in custody. The 31-year-old was speaking at Utah Valley University when he was allegedly shot in the neck and later died in hospital. Utah Governor Spencer Cox says this is a dark day for our state. It's a tragic day for our nation, calling the shooting a political assassination. Charlie Kirk was one of the most popular and best-known figures in conservative politics in America and a key ally of President Donald Trump. Flood warnings are in place in parts of New South Wales after heavy rains and wild winds lashed the state overnight.
Emergency service has received more than 850 calls for help and carried out 34 flood rescues over the last day, and spokesman Andrew Edmonds says more are likely.
There's a chance that there could be fallen trees, down power lines and other infrastructure damage.
The wild weather is easing across the Illawarra and Sydney, but damaging winds will persist in the Hunter, Mid-North Coast and Northern Tablelands today.
An 11-year-old girl has died after a car crashed into a dam in the state's New England region yesterday. David Kirkpatrick reports.
Police were called to a dam on the Bruxner Highway near Bryans Gap Road, Tenterfield, around 3:30 p.m. yesterday. The girl was pulled unresponsive from the water and, despite receiving treatment by paramedics, died at the scene. The driver, a 50-year-old woman, was also pulled from the water and treated by paramedics before being taken to Tenterfield Hospital in a stable condition. A report will be prepared for the coroner.
Shadow Finance Minister James Patterson has backed Susan Lee's decision to dump Jacinta Price from the Shadow Cabinet. Senator Patterson says while the NT Senator is his